One thing that's really important is to get out of being locked into one single position for each scale, so you have to jump around. So for instance, if we're in A, so you have to play in this position for the A, and then for the D you have to jump up here, and for the E you have to go up here. It would be much more preferable to learn all the scales all over the neck, so you don't have to like jump around like that. And one way to look at that is like a piano, where you have an octave and then just keeps on repeating itself up and down, and within one octave you have access to all the 12 notes, and that would of course be the same on the guitar. Then anywhere you would choose to place your hand on the neck, you always have access to an octave or more. So within that reach, you would have access to all the notes. So you really could play over any chord in any key, anywhere you would choose to place your hand on the neck, if you only know all the notes that would be underneath your fingers at all times. But before we kind of dive into an exercise for that, I would like to go back and go through all these scales note for note. So we've really been using 4 scales, 4 blues bebop scales. For the key of A, we used A, D, and E, and for the key of E, we used E, A, and B. So the A blues bebop scale would be A, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F sharp, and G. Like that. And of course it repeats in the next octave then. Blues bebop scale would be D, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B, and C. And then of course repeating in the next octave. Then the E blues bebop scale would be E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C sharp, and D. Like that. So, an exercise for breaking out of these boxes is to just rest your hand in any position and try to play through these scales and through these chords without changing position. So if we would use this key, E, and maybe start from this simple position right here with the E right here, and I will play through the chords and changing the scales, the harmony will differ somewhat for the chords, of course, then, without moving my hand from this position. Maybe 1 fret down or 2 frets up like this, but I will not jump around in any way. Okay, and then I will perhaps choose another position and do the same thing and try to tell you what I'm doing along the way. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this position. New position. one. I hope you can see that that exercise is really helpful in breaking out of ruts and sticking points as far as positioning goes on the fretboard, to learn to see where all the notes are at all times. That wraps up this video, and I hope that the information has been useful. If you have questions on the material, you are most welcome to email me. Just visit my webpage. It's www.martingabriel.se. So email me there and I will try to answer as quickly as possible. Have a nice day.